They say what can't be explained through words is explained in rhymes. The poem Yes, I Am Gandhi is a depiction of what is felt by almost every citizen towards Mahatma Gandhi.
Born on a special day when the whole world comes together to rejoice for another year. Another year is no more, and another one imminent.
What is your foresight in this coming year? Who else will achieve greatness? Who else will achieve grand things in this approaching year?
Mahatma came to this earth and planted some everlasting seeds, seeds of love, joy, and freedom. He changed the karma of humanity. He was called Gandhi. Yes, Mahatma.
Some say he was born of Indian descent. I simply say he was born of humanity. He was a selfless and gallant leader. He taught the world to resist oppression. He did it with love, meekness, and humility.
When he was assassinated, his body died, but his spirit never died with him. He unselfishly gave it to me and said, "Give it to the whole world and ask, why does humanity still kill each other?"
Greetings everyone. Hope all of you are keeping well. Gandhiji said, satisfaction lies in the efforts, not just in the attainment. Following his teachings, we at KR Mangalam World School Vaishali are making continuous efforts to keep the school culture alive for our students virtually. Assemblies make us feel connected and provides us with the sense of belongingness. To help you relate more to today's topic of the assembly, that is Truths of Gandhiji, here I am at a place which we connect to him the most. Rajghat. Rajghat is the memorial dedicated to Mahatma Gandhi. It is left open to the sky while an eternal flame burns at one end. I, Surbhi Khanna, the class representative of Grade 11, welcomes you to today's assembly by the students of Grade 11.
Truth and non-violence are the foundations of the principles of Gandhiji's conception. Our foremost duty towards our society is that we need to be self-dependent. From this point of view, self-sufficiency is also a kind of service.
Greetings everyone. Today, Class 11 has come together to present in front of you an assembly on the truths of Gandhi. In the video further, we will learn more about Gandhiji and the opinions that are presented by the students. So I hope you like the video. Thank you.
Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi, born on 2nd October 1869, the one who gave us the taste of freedom, is the father of our nation. His famous slogan, "Do or die," during the Quit India movement played a crucial role in creating the atmosphere of hatred against British rule in India. His strategy of peacefulness made him a movement hit amongst the Indian masses. His strategy of non-violence is the reason that India got its independence on 15th August 1947. Thank you.
Mahatma Gandhi, a civil rights leader, once wrote, "The best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in the service of others." Being virtuous is the one thing he encouraged by his activities, and this has advantages too, such as it helps you in finding qualities in other people that you may relate. You may also find a quality or an emotion that defines you, makes you feel like home. It helps you in becoming humble or dropping down to a lower level so that you relate to other people. Once this happens, you start seeing the world from a different perspective. Now, certain arguments such as losing yourself in the path of being virtuous may come up, but you see, that's the thing, you don't. When you help others, you help yourself, as life is like a beam balance. You get the fruit of what you sow, and altruism surely leads to gain in alliance, or contentment.
Mahatma Gandhi is one of the most renowned leaders of all time because of his contribution towards India's independence. His principle of truth and honesty is a milestone for all of the Indians. And also he was a simple man with simple attire but with big dreams for India's independence. He fought for our country's independence till his last breath and also because of his righteousness and honesty, people were inspired by him a lot. So people started following his steps so that it could lead to the betterment of India's future. Though Mahatma Gandhi is not among us anymore, but his steps and his ideas and his views and his thoughts will be always among us in our heart. Thank you and have a nice day.
Freedom is not worth having if it does not include the freedom to make mistakes by Gandhiji is an quote in which he is referring to individual freedom, which is often called liberty. Gandhiji's definition of freedom was all-encompassing. According to him, authentic freedom is being able to choose even if your choice ends up being the wrong one. If you have the freedom to choose but you can't make mistakes, then it's not freedom at all. It's only a disguised form of imposition. Mistakes should not be a hindrance to choice because unless we choose, we won't know if it is a mistake. If we are given the freedom to choose with the condition that our choices must always be right, then we will avoid making any decisions.
Change yourself. You are in control. What this quote by Mahatma Gandhi tries to say is that you can't change other people. You can only change yourself. Does this mean we can never change the world? No, it just means we can't really control it and therefore cannot be attached to the outcome.
Love is the strongest force the world possesses. It is the binding force that unites everyone and keeps them together. It is the force that motivates us to be a better person and to do better things for our nation. It is one of the popular principles of Mahatma Gandhi ji. He is an epitome of force of love. His love for his nation, his countrymen, helped him to fight against the injustice.
I would like to share a quote with you which is by Mahatma Gandhi. The quote says, "The weak can never forgive. Forgiveness is the attribute of the strong."
Freedom is the independence that one has and the society allows us to have. But actual freedom is not that which society embraces us to have or the environment around us demands. Freedom includes the freedom to make mistakes. See, everyone commits mistakes. There is no big thing in it, but always we should remember that we should always realize our potential and the inner self-power to forgive ourselves when we commit.
Non-violence is the weapon of the strong. Mahatma Gandhi, who patronized the idea of non-violence and made it a weapon to resist the British rule, proved this. There is no other example which can best justify these lines other than Gandhiji bringing freedom to our country. Strong person is not the one who is physically strong, but who is morally and spiritually strong. Non-violence is indeed the strongest way to deal with situations and issues, because violence just causes destruction. A mentally strong person will never stoop to violence. Rather, he'll use all means to get his purpose done. Whereas a weak person will resort to violence at the very slightest provocation.
There are still some places where women are treated badly. They are just expected to do the household works and are restricted by their family members. This has to stop. Women should be given equal opportunities as that of men. But over the decades, there has been a steady increase in the women's empowerment. There are some women who not only do the household work but are also helping a country both politically as well as professionally. Now they have reached to a height that is comparable to that of men. Everything boils down to the point that women are a key to progress, and we should often appreciate our mothers, sisters and daughters for everything they do for us, their family and their country. Thank you.
Words by Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi was, "In a gentle way, you can shake the world," and the second was, "The future depends on what you do in the present."
We hurt each other. It happens to everyone, intentionally or unintentionally, regretfully or not. It is part of what we do as people. It is a basic human instinct. Now we have two choices: to hurt and revenge, or heal and forgive. While the first option gives you wound of bad experiences, while the second gives you ability and authority to liberate positivism and hence to improve the world.
A no uttered from the deepest conviction is better than a yes merely to please or worse to avoid trouble. Many of us do not know how to say no. We think that saying no means disrespect. This famous quote by Mahatma Gandhi says that a straightforward negative answer is better than a muffled agreement.
The earth is enough to satisfy every man's need, but not every man's greed. This line said by Mahatma Gandhi had an influence on the introduction of sustainable development as a global issue. Sustainable development refers to the socio-economic development that meets the demands of the current generation without undermining the abilities of the future generations to meet their own demands. As a result of environmental degradation, our world leaders need to adopt sustainable development policies to protect our environment. Environmental degradation refers to the processes induced by human behavior or activities, sometimes combined with natural hazards, that damage the natural resource base or the
8
ecosystem.
August 1942, Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi launched the Quit India movement or Bharat Chodo Andolan, which was a turning point in India's freedom struggle. During this movement or Andolan, he coined a very famous slogan which was "Do or Die," which had a very crucial role in creating an atmosphere of hatred against the British rulers in India. Thank you.
Mr. Gandhi is considered one of the most influential world leaders. From humble beginnings, he gained world prominence. He helped achieve India independence and left a lasting legacy on all of us. Many of his principles and teachings are remarkably relevant. His ideologies on nature, livestock, and the way of living life always inspired us and helped us become a better human being.
आज मैं आप सभी को गांधी जी के कुछ नारे बताने जा रही हूँ। पहला, एक आदमी अपने विचारों से ही बनता है, वो जो सोचता है वही बन जाता है। दूसरा, खुद को खोजने का सबसे अच्छा तरीका है खुद को दूसरों की सेवा में खो दो। तीसरा, तभी बोलो जब वो मौन से बेहतर हो। धन्यवाद।
Mahatma Gandhi achieved his success by purifying his mind by continuous effort and karma yoga. Because of this, he achieved tremendous amounts of work, both efficiently and without leaving things half done. He never seemed to tire of his work, unlike most other people who do an hour's work and then lose interest of or become fatigued. Why was this? The answer, of course, lies with the mind. Gandhi, through relentless practice of karma yoga, backed up by other forms of yoga, including bhakti and kriya yoga, was able to clean his mind. A mind that is calm can do the most intense work for long periods of time without fatigue. It does not become diverted by external distractions or inner disturbances. It remains focused on the work in hand. Most people waste their energy on useless, petty, egotistical arguments or heated discussions about nothing. Their mental energy and in turn their physical energy is dissipated in all directions. Little or no power goes towards the work that is to be done.
Hello everyone, my name is Kritika Sharma. So today, me and my fellow friend Anshika Mittal are gonna present a poem in front of you on the topic Principles of Gandhi Truth is Self-Sustained. O thou, the father of a nation, we owe your salutation for each and every one of your deed, for the cause of the nation and freedom's seed, for the wheel called Chakra, the steering of Swadeshi, for the drive of Chale Jao to expel Videshi, for teaching us truth, non-violence and peace, for spreading messages of cleanliness and patience against tease.
Guided though for listening not, seeing not, speaking not an evil, still one of us only dared you kill. Gone might be you, but not your thoughts. Forever they inspire us like lustrous spots. Therefore, O thou father of the nation, we owe you salutation. With lotuses of heart of 100+ crores, from the peak of the Himalayas to the ocean's roars. O thou father of the nation, we owe you a salutation. We owe you a salutation. Thank you.
Thank you for watching our assembly. I hope you liked it. This assembly was to recount all the great things that Mahatma Gandhi has done for us. From the greatest quotes to the greatest speeches, everything that we follow today, he gave us the freedom that we enjoy today. I hope you liked the assembly. This was an initiative taken to make you feel normal. Well, everything is normal, it's just a new normal. It might take some time to adjust to it, but I hope you do it soon. It's gonna be okay. Thank you for watching this.
At the end of our presentation, I would like to say it's the action, not the fruit of the action, that is important. You have to do the right thing. It may not be in your time, there will be any fruit, but that doesn't mean you stop doing the right thing. You may never know what results come from your actions, but if you do nothing, there will be no results. We all hope you liked our presentation and would appreciate the efforts of the students and the teachers. Thank you so much.